A former Bettendorf doctor will now spend the next 2 years behind bars.
A federal judge handed down that punishment for Dr. Paul Bolger this morning. It's a story we've been following for 2 years now. A CBS News report in 2015 found Bolger signed dozens of prescriptions through a telemedicine company without ever meeting the patients. Prosecutors say Bolger made $50 to $75 a prescription within a 2-month period. He would make about $7 in a normal practice.
In 2017, Bolger pleaded guilty to more than a dozen healthcare-related charges. Local 4's Tahira Rahman was in the courtroom today and joins us in the studio with how the fraud scheme worked and who else the judge says is responsible. Tahira?
Jim, Tiffany, the judge called the scheme, quote, a massive fraud, long-standing and lucrative. Now, here's how it worked. TRICARE is a health benefit system for the military. Now, marketers started taking advantage of a loophole in the telemedicine program, offering vets quick prescriptions for free by simply filling out an online form. Now, doctors like Bolger were paid to sign those forms without ever meeting those service members, and from there, special pharmacies made custom prescriptions and billed the government a markup price. One prescription that Bolger signed, for example, was worth about $50, but pharmacies charged the government nearly $6,000 for it. Bolger's attorney says his client never knew that.
He made $10,950, okay? That's what he was paid for this. And the pharmacies billed $8.2 million to the government, and the government paid almost $4 million.
Now, the judge also said TRICARE does share part of the blame for being negligent. Bolger has been in jail since last week for breaking his bond terms. Now, he won't be walking free again for another 2 years. We asked what happens to the money that he owes his patients in the Quad Cities, and I'll have that coming up at 6. But for now, live in the studio, Tahira Rahman, Local 4 News.